J-Man, the Vanderwaal fan, coming at you with another video. As always, I want to welcome all my fellow Vanderwaals as well as any guests, especially those who are just discovering Grace for the first time. If that is you, you are in for a double treat today because we are going to be listening to a couple of unreleased songs by Grace Vanderwaal. One of them being Drive Me Home and the other one being Drive. Both have the same title in them. Both have but completely different songs. I mean, when she was writing, when she was playing out Drive Me Home on that July 9th Instagram Live, where she was saying, we can't call it Drive, I already have a song called Drive. Ha! So I was there. Not really, I wasn't there, but I have watched it. So, let's go ahead and go over here and, let's watch this sucker. The original video for this was taken down. I'm not sure what that was about. Okay, there we go. I don't know what that was about, but we got it. So this is Drive Me Home. Drive Me Home. Sorry, Drive Me Home. By Grace Vanderwaal. The original video is gone, so I can't find it anywhere, but we do still have the recording, so that's good, right?
I know sometimes I'm too much. I guess that's just how I have fun. Every 5 seconds when you get the chance, or how you look at me when I dance. Overthinking, that's my shit. An empty person, I'm a manifested. Can make up what you want to see, which is fun till nobody knows the real me. Tell me, darling, can you see me? Turn off your goddamn phone. Why are you uncomfortable with us being alone? Yeah. Is there something you wanna tell me? Something I should know? I have been drinking, so I'm just asking, can you drive me home? My hands are tingling, the bass is vibrating. We've turned the radio up too loud, yeah. Just trying to drown out all of our thoughts, but we're getting closer now. Yeah, we're getting closer as you drive me home.
Okay, that's a good place to stop for a second. Okay, so first of all, this is a grown-up Grace. This is a grown-up Grace, and we have to accept that. And I know all of you that watch these, all of you that comment, do accept that because you understand that kids grow up and they either get better or they get worse. I think we got lucky with Grace because she's only getting better and better and better and better. And her songwriting is getting better and better as well. I mean, her words are definitely a lot more mature than they used to be, aren't they? But so what? You know, she utilizes the words. I approve. I'm not big on the foul language side of things. I'm really not. It's just not my. I mean, I do have my foul mouth, and you know, I don't have a problem with it. But it's when you just overdone that I really don't like listening to it. But it's not overdone. She doesn't overdo it. She doesn't overdo any of it, and it's still her. You know, she's probably got a lot of aggression coming out in some of this stuff. You know, I mean, I don't know, maybe not. She's just suppressed her true self for so long that it's just kind of coming out in her music as well. And I'm for it. I think she's a tremendous artist, and who cares? If you care about that, then I'm sorry. It's just you either love Grace for who she is or you don't love her. I love her for who she is. I don't want her to change any aspect about her writing, any aspect about her singing, any aspect about her. I want her to do what Grace does. That's what Grace is good at. Grace is good at doing what Grace does best, and that is writing good music, singing from the heart, she's something different, and I'm very proud of her, and I'm all for her new music, and I enjoy listening to this song a lot. So let's keep going.
Calling out to me, I know this is really not how it should go, but I don't care much about getting home. I just kinda wanted to be alone with you. You answered sheepishly, yeah, but your eyes, they told me everything. You were like, yeah, sure, that would be tight. I mean, I'm not really doing anything else tonight, and I want you to get home safe and alright. And who else could I trust more than I said, I don't want to be an inconvenience to you. You said, no, 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 I'll give the right. Alright, turn off your goddamn phone. Why are you uncomfortable with us being alone? Yeah. Is there something you wanna tell me, something I should know? I have been drinking, so I'm just asking, can you drive me home? My hands are tingling, the bass is vibrating. We've turned the radio up too loud, yeah. Just trying to drown out all of our thoughts, but we're getting closer now. Yeah, we're getting closer as you drive me home. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Ooh, whoa, whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, ooh, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Turn off your goddamn phone. Why are you uncomfortable with us being alone? Is there something you wanna tell me, something I should know? I've been drinking, so I'm just asking, can you drive me home? Hey, my hands are tingling, the bass is vibrating. We've turned the radio up too loud, yeah. Just trying to drown out all of our thoughts, but we're getting closer now. Hey, we're getting closer as you drive me home.
Okay. First of all, I just absolutely love that song. For the longest time, that was probably one of my favorite from that Instagram live because it was just so fun and so different for me to hear Grace like that. Because I remember listening to it thinking, "Whoa!" Because that was really where I kind of realized Grace was growing up. You know, because when I first listened to those, that was towards the end of my journey. I started listening to those songs. I was like, "Damn, this is Grace now." And I was sitting there thinking, like, "Oh wow, this is different." But I never. It took me by surprise. Okay, it did take me by surprise, but it didn't take me by surprise in a negative way. It took me by surprise that oh, Grace is growing up. But it took me a minute to get used to the idea of her using foul language in music and everything. But it didn't take long because I listened to the music and it's really impressive. Again, here you are. She's 17 years old when she's performing this, and you have this. Energy and dynamics that she's put into this. Like my favorite part, I mean, turn off your goddamn phone. Why you know, that right there is a really good part. I love that. It's a catch right there. But my favorite part is my hands are tingling and the bass is vibrating. I really love that. I think that's a fantastic lyric. It's a testament to her abilities, if you ask me. I mean, it sounds so catchy. It sounds so it's so good. I dig the crap out of that. Just my hands are tingling, the vase is vibrating. It's just really catchy, man. It's just really catchy. That's a song right there. That's a song that, you know, they bleep out the, you know, the certain word, but seriously, if you think about it, that's straight up a catchy song, and I could see that being played on the radio, and I would totally buy that song. I would buy that single all day long, man. I love the minute I heard it. I thought it was really catchy, and even though it took me a minute to get used to her using some foul language in there, it's because I came in late. I didn't watch her grow into the Grace we see today, or more or less get tired of. It took me. I had to go back and learn that she gradually came into who she is now, which is who she was back then, just not all of her was being shown. Now I think she's showing the world who she is and what she's about, and there's still nothing wrong with her. I mean, there's nothing wrong. So what? She cusses. Like I've said this in multiple videos. So what if she cusses? So what if she says inappropriate things? She's 18 years old. And so what if she farts and burps on Instagram Live? Who cares? If that bothers you, then I feel sorry for you, because it's just pointless stuff. It's stuff teenagers do. You don't like it, don't watch it, but don't fault her music because of it. You know what I mean? I don't care. I was 17, 18 years old once. Not that I did necessarily that, but I had plenty of friends that do. They would fart on you. It didn't matter. You know, they would do whatever just what friends do. That's what people do. When you're young, you're obnoxious. Grace is not obnoxious, though. That's what's funny about it. It's really, she's not obnoxious. I guess she can be at times, but she's not. You know, she's a wonderful person. She's a sweet person. She has great lyrical abilities, and I don't care. You know, I don't care about all that stuff. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not judging her based on that. I'm judging her based on what's in here. And that's what's important to me. And that's where I fall when it comes to understanding, when it comes to people, is what's in here. And she's got that going for her. Everything else is just being a teenager. Give up on the people. Whoever's out there trying to just tell Grace, or trying to bash on Grace because of what she does in her live streams, or the inappropriate things she says, who cares? Get over yourself. My God. I still see it. You know, I go to the comment sections of her other videos quite regularly, and I still see the crap. It's like, come on. Dude, she's 17, 18. Now she's 18. I'm sorry. She's 18 years old. She's not 34. If she's doing that stuff at 34, who the hell cares? Yes, it's a little more obnoxious at 34, but at 18, it's not that obnoxious. It's just expected. And quite frankly, I find her quite humorous. And this song is just, it's just such a good song, man. It's got such a solid foundation, and that's Grace Vanderwaal for you at her finest. I mean, she just knows how to do it. This girl is a miracle. I'm so happy she exists, man. I cannot get enough of this girl and her talent and her abilities. It just does not ever faze me or get old watching her or listening to her music or whatever, you know. I still stay very much so happy that she exists. Now we're gonna dive into Drive here. Now this song is beautiful, man. I think I haven't listened to this song in a very long time. Again, I haven't listened to a lot of her songs in a very long time, and I'm saving them for my reaction. This song is absolutely gorgeous from what I remember. Just beautiful. And of course, she looks absolutely beautiful. She always does, even though she's wearing a beat up old sweater. And I mean beautiful in an appropriate manner. I don't mean in a weird, creepy kind of manner. She's just a beautiful person. Let's get that clear, because I don't want people saying, well, you know, no. She's just a beautiful person. And she is beautiful. There's no denying that, but I view her kind of like a big brother. You know, I view her like I'm a big brother, you know, so she's my little sister. It's kind of the way I view Grace Vanderwaal, because of, you know, she needs big brothers out there. She does. She needs big brothers out there defending her honor. And that's what I feel like I kind of am, in a sense. That's the way I view her, like she's a little sister. You know, I treat her like I look at her like she's a little sister, in the sense that I want to protect her, and I want to make sure she's safe and happy. You know, that's kind of what I view her as. So anything I say, I don't mean in any inappropriate manner. I mean everything I say in a very age appropriate manner. So I just want to clear that up, so we're clear on that. So let's check this out. It's Grace Vanderwaal, Drive. And I absolutely adore this song. I'm looking so forward to hearing it again, because it's been so long. Let's go.
Foggy nights at the corner
Right off the bat.
Pavement shining from the lights on the door. I don't know who I am no more. Could you pull up and pick me up from the cold? Cause I've been thinking about in October, that one Tuesday night. And it's stupid that I'm calling at this time, but I can't get all this shit out of my mind. I guess I'm thinking, well, I don't even really know. I guess I'm asking if you got nothing tonight. Could you save me with a drive? I'm sure you weren't expecting this call. It's been 8 months since you've heard from me at all. Is this entirely pathetic of me? Sitting here missing what we used to be. And I'm just thinking about in October, that one Tuesday night. And it's stupid that I'm calling at this time, but I can't get all this shit out of my mind. I guess I'm thinking, well, I don't even really know. I guess I'm asking if you got nothing tonight. Could you save me with a drive? Ooh, ooh,
God, I just don't get this girl. She knows, man. She has that. I have no personal memories tied to her music other than the memories I've developed because of her music. I've never shared her songs. I gave "You're So Beautiful" to my wife and told her I think of her every time I hear it, because I do. And of course, it's one of those things, man. This girl she just has that voice that knows how to pull it out of you, and it's such a beautiful song, I think. And it goes on the list of her beautiful songs, man. And this, it's such a long list. I could literally most of her songs are beautiful, man. This girl's unreal. That's such an incredibly beautiful song, man. I first time I actually listened to it, I teared up. First time. I'm 40 years old, and I've listened to music my whole life. Music's been a huge part of my life, and I know you guys know this, but I just feel like it's so important. I've never been moved by an artist anywhere near this level. I like to consider myself somewhat of a connoisseur of music, and that I've always looked at music objectively. Well, I've trained myself to look at music objectively. I try not to let my personal feelings get in the way of me considering what songs are good and what songs are bad. I focus on the musicality of it all, and how it's written and how it's formed and how it's phrased, and how well the musicianship is, how good the musicianship is. And there's so many factors that go into what makes songs good, dynamics and stuff like that. And you just, even though you grasp it on that level, and I've trained myself to view music in an objective manner, where I don't look at a song that I don't like and say it's just not a good song. I've passed that point in my life. I'm very objective when I listen to music. And Grace Vanderwaal, I was objective. The first time I heard her, I Don't Know My Name, when it just kind of happened in passing, I seriously just thought, oh, cute girl, cute song, and kept going. And when that second time rolled around, I don't know what mind state I was in at that time. I don't know what was going on, because I literally do sometimes check out the Golden Buzzer people and I'd see how far they went in their journey in America's Got Talent. But I never go past the journey. I very rarely, I think I may have checked out some tape face stuff that happened after the show a while back. Well, I've known about tape face probably since 2016. I don't know. It's amazing how I didn't know about Grace. But I've seen so many of the Golden Buzzer videos where I just like, I want to see how far this was. Courtney Hadwin. I watched her Golden Buzzer video and I'm like, man, how far did this girl go? And I reached the end of her journey and I was like, okay, that's cool. And I went right back to listening to my music and nothing happened. Although, don't get me wrong, Courtney Hadwin's fantastic. I absolutely adore Courtney Hadwin. I think she's an amazing singer. I think she's an amazing songwriter. I absolutely do. I think that she's one of those that are going to change the face of music in our future. I support her. I am behind her. But you know, so many of the Golden Buzzers, I have just kind of been like, cool. And then every now and again, one will pop by, or even just an act that doesn't get the Golden Buzzer, and I'll just be like, where'd they go? And I'll watch their journey, and I never make it past their journey through AGT. Never have I ever done that. I may have delved into a video or two after that, but I've never been just blown away. I've never been sucked in. This happened so quickly, I don't even remember it. I remember watching I Don't Know My Name the second time and thinking, how far did this girl go? And I watched all of her performances, and then I watched her win, and I was so happy that she won. And I don't know what triggered in me. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I don't remember. I just know that next thing I know, I'm all the way in that rabbit hole, seeking out her music and just being blown away time after time after time after time, just like constantly just being thrown these songs. And I'm just like, oh my God, how old is this girl? She's 12, she's 13, she's 14, she's 15, she's 16, she's 17? Are you kidding me? I have literally studied some of the greatest musicians. I have literally just focused in on this world of instrumentals that have been created by some of the best musicians on planet Earth. And this little girl, this 12-year-old girl who is just playing the most basic of simple songs, literally sucks me into her world and refuses to let me out of it. I don't want out of it. That's the amazing thing. I consider myself a great connoisseur of great music. I do. That may be one of the only things I really think is really, really good about me, is that I know good music. I can, even if I don't like it, I still know it's good music. But the music I listen to is really creative and really unique and really different, and it's beautiful, and it's got its own storytelling behind it. But nothing in that world created by these massively talented musicians compares to this 12-year-old girl. Nothing I've ever heard in my entire musical journey have I ever heard anything that even compares to this girl. She is like, you know, I've said it before, the biggest star who's ever lived is the sun. She is Beetlejuice, which is massive compared to the sun. And when she explodes, just like Beetlejuice is about to do, it's about to go supernova. When she goes supernova, all these other stars are going to be lost in the cloud of stardust left behind when she explodes. I'm telling you, dude, I don't know if this girl's going to go as far as I think she will or not, but if she doesn't, that is the biggest, that is straight up the biggest flop on this planet that I will have ever witnessed, that this girl could not make it to that height. That will be a flop on the world's part, not on her part, on the world's part. For the people that did not give her the chance, for the people that didn't bother to listen to her because of whatever rumor was running around about her or stopped listening to her, you guys are morons. Because you need to wake up and smell the coffee, because this girl is not like anyone else out there. Nobody. I've seen nobody that even touches this girl. and she's gonna flop out. I mean, I don't think she's going to, but if she flops out of the music industry, it will be you guys' fault. The people that didn't give her a chance, the people that believed the rumors, and the people that decided that someone else was better. It'll be your fault, because I'm behind this girl 110,000%, and I will support her till the day I die. I don't care what she decides to do. I'm behind her because she is original and creative, and she is normal, or not normal. She's way beyond. She's way outside of normal. This girl is real, and you guys are the ones that are crazy for not wanting to give her a chance in your life, because once you open your heart to her, there's no going back, and you don't want to go back. So if I were you and you're watching this, you happen to catch this, go open your heart and listen to some Grace Vanderwaal, because if you do and you let her in, I swear to God, I shouldn't say that. I swear that you will never be disappointed in anything this girl does, because she does not know how to write a bad song. I know I'm getting overly excited and saying so much about this, but I'm so passionate about this girl. I'm so interested in her career going as far as it possibly can, and I want it to go that way, the way she wants it to go. I love Grace Vanderwaal. She's literally the most amazing person I know of in this world, next to my wife. Like, I don't know of anybody else that I would want, that I could, there's nobody in this world that I can really imagine myself. There's nobody in this world that I can't imagine myself living without. Grace is one of those things, one of the very, 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 very few things that I don't think I could live without now that I've had it in my life. A world without Grace Vanderwaal is not a world I care to see, because her music is so magnificent, so beautiful, so wonderful. And I better get off here because I'm really running this long. But listen to me very carefully. Cherish this girl. If you are not a fan, find a way to be a fan, because I promise you, you open your heart to this girl, you will never regret that decision. And for all of you that have dumped her off, you know what? You should pick her back up, because this girl is something unique, and she needs all the support she can get, because she needs to be all the way to the top. And if she doesn't go there, it'll be you guys' fault. And I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, but let's face the facts. I'm going to support her. I plan on doing everything I can to support her. Everything I can. So, you know, if this channel ever starts making a dime, I'm going to find a way to support her with that money. If it ever makes a dime, I will find a way to support her. I don't know how. Donate to something she wants. Anything I can to promote her name is what I want to do. I don't care about the money. I don't want the money. I want to go right back into Grace Vanderwaal's support. So if this channel ever goes anywhere like that, by all means, someone help me out to find out how I can help Grace Vanderwaal with that money, because that's all that matters to me with this channel, is to get her name out there. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I went on a rant. I do that a lot, but I'm just so passionate about this girl. She's just so unique and so wonderful and so amazing, and I better shut up now before I keep going. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll catch you next video. Cherish her.